I didn't pronounce it today that we were going to go live like this. I should have probably on my Twitter. But everybody, welcome to kind of a special edition of the Straight Outta Whack live podcast, I guess, in a sense, where my buddy John here and I are sitting watching the Seattle UT Arlington men's game right now on the TV. I would turn my computer around, but we're on my computer screen. We're sitting here eating some pizza in my office. We got the ACU CBU women's game going on right now, 69-69 with about 5 minutes left. And the SFA Southern Utah game going right now, 32-25 for SFA. So we're just chilling. If you want to comment what you're seeing in this UT Arlington Seattle U game, share your thoughts. We're just going to chill and hang out, live streaming, talking about what we see. It's a media timeout right now. Whack Vegas commercial is coming up. Speaking of that, I will be playing that in our Straight Outta Whack live episode. So we got some viewers here as we're watching this Seattle UT Arlington ball game right now. It is 29-25 for the Red Hawks over the Mavericks. John, it was good morning for both of us. Both of our kids started junior jazz today. How was that?
Dude,
put your microphone up to your mouth even with eating the pizza.
I didn't want to trouble people with that, but yeah, fun morning. First year in like 3 or 4 years that I only have one of my kids playing.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome.
The oldest two decided junior jazz not for them this year, and I was not going to talk them out of that. So
Coop didn't know how to rebound. He shot a little bit, but we got a lot to work on. He's not playing a lot of defense. So if anybody out there, wants to catch, coach him up. I like to play defense, but he doesn't listen to me because I'm his dad. So we'll see how that goes. Thoughts on the Red Hawks without Cam Tyson so far? We'll show this. We'll just put this up here. Ben, you asked that question. They're playing well. It's a good opportunity here because it's not like UTA is known for their defense per se, and Seattle U plays some defense. Plus, Alex Schumacher's really good. The question is, could John Christopoulos get going? He hasn't yet. Paris Dawson stepping up with 5 points so far. I like that they're kind of being a little bit more physical than UT Arlington so far in this ball game, but still a lot of basketball to play. So they really miss those 17 points a game, though. I will say that that's a big thing with Cam Tyson is that he has that green light anytime. That left ankle he sprained against UTRGV on Thursday in the first half, didn't play the second half. So I like Alex Schumacher's role increasing, but they're going to miss that 17 points per game. They got to find a way to fill that out. But they're hanging around here at the College Park Center. So good opportunity for them to get a road win here. Let's see. We got Utah Valley UTRGV coming up at 6:30 Central. Tarleton at Grand Canyon, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Abilene at California Baptist, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Central Time. I hate that we have 3 time zones that we have to play through. And then Stephen F. Austin at Southern Utah, 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Time for all the Lumberjack fans out there. Yeah. There's a Christopoulos 3, right on cue, Ben. I mean, I mentioned that he has to play well and he has to get going. Boom, right on cue with the 3 to give him a 30-27 lead with 5 minutes to go. And I'm not a play-by-play guy. I can't do the play-by-play. But Brandon Talbot, good rebound.
Good offensive rebound.
That was a great rebound by Dejuan Gordon. I don't think Chris Victor's very happy about that one.
No.
Head coach from Seattle U. That was out of nowhere. Dejuan Gordon comes through. 30-29, 4:44 to go. KT Turner, look at him. He's getting heated.
He is.
Wow.
He's yelling, good rebound. Way to get in there. Keep doing that.
I don't know if it was a good rebound or if he's talking more about defending and getting a stop.
Well, it was also just sloppy ball work, ball control around the basket there. I mean,
yeah, it was almost a turnover.
They were lucky to come away with that and then put up a shot, which, not a very high percentage, but then pick up the rebound, put it right back in. That's key.
Yeah, shoot us some comments, shoot us some questions. I'll answer what I can while we're on this live stream. We're about 4.5 minutes away from halftime at College Park Center. 30-29, Seattle U leads over UT Arlington. Seattle U looking to go to 4-2 in WAC play. UT Arlington looking to even up their WAC record. Cody Stark, my good friend from Sam Houston's, sure missed WAC hoops. Well, you should be paying attention to your ball game today. I think you guys play at Middle Tennessee, if I remember right. So, but wait. You might not be traveling. Oh,
up to
there's a 3. Oh, nope, miss. Oh, good times. Conference USA, yeah, my Sam Houston, Middle Tennessee. Cody, I hope that the Bearcats are able to get a win today. They're 2-0 in Conference USA play. I like it. And they're actually favored today too. So good times. Good times. Tell Carlos I said hello and give my best to Mudge. Oh, sitting in the hotel waiting to go. Awesome. I should have just had you jump on here, Cody, to talk with us. And
long 3 buries it with 2 seconds on the shot clock.
Was it Schumacher? Yep, it was Alex Schumacher. He's playing well. He had 25 points in that loss to UT RGV on Thursday. He kind of single-handedly kept CLU in the ball game down there in Edinburgh, which is where I will be a week from today. I'll be going down on Wednesday to South Texas. I'm excited. I've never been down there. Have you ever been down to McAllen, Texas?
No, I think the furthest south I've been is the northern edge of San Antonio.
Yeah, good times.
I don't want to mess with.
I want to show you. There is this. What was it called? I have to show John, and maybe I'll show you all.
Of course, it's food related.
It is. I have to show John this quesadilla place that I was shown by Robbie Gutierrez the other day.
Hold on, go back up. What were those things on the right? Right there. What are
fried fatties is what they're called.
Fried fatties. What is that? Hold on.
Pressed pork rinds, avocado cream, and lemon. Ooh. Very interesting. I got to show you this, though. Check out this quesadilla. Check out this quesadilla. Look at the size of that thing.
It's like a sub sandwich.
21 inch. 21 inch. Okay, everybody. I'm going to show you this while we're on here.
And hold on. That's not a bad price either.
No, it is not. I got to show you this. We got to see where are we at here? Right here. Check out this 21 inch.
That's crazy.
21 inch quesadilla. I'm probably gonna get this when I go down there. I'm gonna eat half of it and have the other half for later. I'm probably going with this machete el chilango right here, but without the mushroom. I'm not a mushroom guy. But steak, bacon, ham, onion, green and red pepper. Oh my gosh.
Chilango, not she.
I said chilango. You said
chilango.
I said chilango.
Like she.
No, that is not
he,
true.
But she.
Not true.
You did.
This is what I have to put up with you guys on softball trips. It's awful.
You and your Chicago people,
it's awful.
Man.
Carlos, my buddy, it's good to hear that you're checking it out. I miss you too. Good luck on the call tonight. Good luck to the Bearcats. Kind of miss those guys. So, man, it's always a good time. Scott, no problem. I've wanted to do this for a while now. It just so happened that John doesn't go to the Jazz game until tonight with his kid. And so we worked it out to where we could check out this ball game and kind of live stream during the ball game. So, yeah, good times. Glad you're following. And, send any comments our way. So let me give you a background a little bit. John has helped me a little bit with WAC Hoops. He's been to WAC Vegas the last 2 years with me. He kind of helps me on the outside with some business stuff and so forth. And, we hung out with Jacqueline and Alex from Part Me Alex podcast last year. Bill Hardy, shout out to them. Good times. Right now it's 34-31 with about 3:10 left at College Park Center. Tim Lopes up. Yeah, it'll be an interesting night at GCU Arena. I don't think, if I'm being honest, GCU can't get off to a slow start tonight. They have to go quick because Tarleton coming off that ugly loss at CBU on Thursday night can be a little bit more motivated. So we'll see what the Lopes do. Looking for I believe it's 13 straight wins for the Lopes, tonight.
Is that Schumacher with the miss again?
Hey, he's going to have to score a lot. So we'll remove that from the stage. Stop screen. We'll stop sharing that. Anyways, guys, cool that we have a lot of people checking in right now. Oh, that's going to be an offense. Oh, I thought that was going to be an offensive foul. Did you not think that was going to be an offensive foul?
I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. The official took a minute to call that. That's kind of weird. We got a good one in at Moody Coliseum in Abilene right now. Abilene Christian leads 74-72 over California Baptist.
$1:53 to go.
$1:53. California Baptist 13-1 overall, 5-0 in WAC play. Abilene Christian looking for a marquee win here, 6-7 overall, 2-2 in WAC play. CBU has the ball.
The first off the iron.
Can't miss free throws. I hate missing free throws. Hate it when people miss free throws. It's awful.
Should be automatic.
It should be automatic. And the worst part is when you're a high percentage 3-point shooter, but you can't step up and make a free throw. It's always weird to me about that.
I mean, I have no problems when a visiting team misses it in the fourth quarter at the Jazz game. That's free Chick-fil-A. They missed 2 in a row. So
I think most schools have it to where if a team misses 2 free throws, I don't know if it's in the second half or if it's in the game, you get something. I know at Utah Valley it's Culver's. I think it's free Culver's ice cream.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. It's a great promotion, way to keep the fans involved. I mean, especially the other night, I think the Jazz were up 20-something over the where are they playing? I don't remember. Or yeah,
was it last night?
Over Denver.
Oh, yeah, because they beat up Denver. That's right.
And you would have expected, with the weather and stuff. I mean, so a little crazy thing. Wednesday night took me almost 2.5 hours to get to the Jazz game.
Oh, good old snow. Was it snow or just traffic?
No, it was snow, and right at like peak rush hour, people trying to get home, people trying to get wherever, and the roads were just crazy. And luckily got there, but it was a late start. Missed out on dinner before the game. But
it's a shot clock violation.
But anyways, yeah, you would think, okay, we're up 20-something points. Fans will probably want to start jetting out of there, because storm was still going, not too bad, but roads have been plowed. But you'd think, people want to get out of there, and no, people stuck around hoping for that free chicken. So yeah, I love little promotions like that to keep people involved at the end of the game. And big game tonight, Jazz against the Lakers. I get to take my oldest to that and see crybaby Braun. So yeah,
CBU just tied it up 76-76.
There you go, 28.5 to go.
28.5 seconds.
But yeah, big night for the Jazz. It's been a while since they've seen.
Oh, Aaron Cash. What? Who did he give a facial to right there? Oh, play that back. I think it was Shay Riley. And Shay Riley gave a posterized somebody at UTRGV the other day. Pretty crazy. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, I love it. 1 minute to go. 34-34. UT Arlington and Seattle U all tied up. 28.5 seconds to go at Moody Coliseum. Abilene Christian, California Baptist all tied up. At 76. SFA and Southern Utah at halftime, I believe. I can't see that because there's commercials going on. Hunter Overholt, come on, man. Get those commercials off and let's get back to the broadcast. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cash money. Like that was a sweet dunk. I'm not going to lie. That was a sweet dunk, Scott. I agree 100% with you.
They've missed him a few times in the corner. I mean, I don't, maybe they have a hot hand somebody else, but Aaron's been open in that corner for 3. A few times they brought the ball down, but they keep working it away from him. So good to see him get engaged there.
I need to pull up our stat cast for that. I really do. I am bugged that I didn't have.
Yeah, I'm just shooting from the hip.
We both are right now with stats maybe and some stuff like that. So we're going to get to it here.
Okay. Control it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Drives in and deflected and
shot clock violation or turnover.
Turnover.
8-second difference between shot and game clock. I could hear that through our microphones. We got the TV going in the background. Oh, here's Schumacher with a little crossover. Oh, he had a layup.
19 seconds. And they'll probably play for the last shot here.
and there's going to be a timeout. Timeout, KT Turner with 12.9 seconds. Oh, my goodness. We got some good basketball going on right now. 34-27 at halftime at the Sawmill. Good to see, SFA Southern Utah going at it right there. Oh, no field goals for the last almost 350 for the Red Hawks.
Jeez.
You know what? That's always interesting. No field goals over a long stretch. I think, did you know that Utah Valley the other night against UT Arlington didn't score their first 2 points of the game till there was almost 10 minutes gone?
Mm-hmm.
It was awful. Awful basketball. And I'm a Utah Valley guy. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Scott, I love it. I think that's awesome. Oh, just be careful with that. That's awesome.
Got it. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. You go do you, man.
Oh, it's happy hour everywhere. Oh, look at this. California Baptist, Abilene Christian.
14-13.
Abilene Christian going for the last shot. Can they get it? Are they going to get it? Oh, turnover. Almost a turnover.
Gets it back. Work it up.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Get a shot up, something. The foul?
Oh, they missed the layup at the buzzer.
See, that picture was so small, but was there not a foul there?
I don't know. There was 2 officials looking right at it.
I thought her left arm got pulled down or something.
I don't know.
She just lost control.
Yeah, I think that was just they got the ball.
And nothing happens in that Seattle U
Julie
game.
Goodenough was hot going to overtime at Moody Coliseum, 76-76. Wow.
Yep. In Seattle and UT Arlington, halftime, 36-34.
Cade Douglas missed a 3-pointer as time expired. So,
yep.
Seattle U goes in with a 36-34 lead. Alex Schumacher with 6 points. John Christophilus with 11. And John, my friend, is coughing up his lungs.
Dying.
Eating too much pizza. Aaron Cash with 12 points. Let's see. Let's look at here. Points off turnovers. 10 points off turnovers for Seattle U. Just 2 for UT Arlington. But that's, to be expected because UT Arlington turned the ball over 12 times compared to just 7 for the Red Hawks. The Red Hawks have a 15-14 advantage in the paint or in the rebounding category. Wow. I can't talk now.
Nope.
It's crazy to think, though, that the Red Hawks are up 2 when UT Arlington shot 57% from the field compared to just 36%.
I think the big point is the points in the paint. Seattle's only got 4 points in the paint versus 16. Yeah.
Yeah, but, UT Arlington's on the points in the paint.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying is
it's the 3-point shooting. The 3-point we'll just point 100%. Out the 3-point shooting. 5 of 13 for Seattle U, 3 of 10 for UT Arlington. That's your ball game right now. Let's see. Tim asks a question. How do you feel about the overall competition in WAC hoops this year? You know what? Let's take GCU out of the equation. It's their world. We're living in it. Like I said, I tweeted this out yesterday. They have basically clinched the 1 seed already for the WAC tournament in March. There's just no way anybody's going to catch them if they qualify for WAC Vegas, which they pretty much are on pace to do because they haven't lost a WAC game. They are 5-0, the only undefeated team in WAC play. So, but after that race for the 2 seed is going to be pretty wild. Okay. Because Tarleton lost, because Seattle U lost, because Utah Valley lost on Thursday, it just kind of closed that gap between Utah Tech, UT Arlington, Utah Valley, Seattle U, and Tarleton. So they're all there. CBU is going to be right there too, possibly depending on what happens. But it's going to be, I'll say after number 1, after GCU, yes, the league is just as competitive as it has been in years past. The bottom 10 it's just as competitive, right? I don't think we've seen the best of Southern Utah yet. They host SFA tonight, but
we need to see something from them. 0-4 in conference. You gotta start somewhere, man.
Well, they had a big long meeting after they lost to Utah Valley last Saturday in the locker room at the UCCU Center, and it was all about buying in defensively because they're really good offensively. So yes, Tim, to answer your question, I think it's a very competitive league. I do think GCU is going to run away with the regular season title. And, they'll be obviously the favorite to win in WAC Vegas. But after that, super competitive. And I think these teams are going to beat up on each other. And the race for that 2 seed is going to be awesome. Let's see. What do we got here? Ben, Chris Victor, Seattle U player. Ooh. Gosh, that's a tough one because I believe Morgan Means was there when Chris Victor was there. Yeah, that's a good question. I need to look this up here. Let me look at something here, Ben, before I answer your question. I don't even know. Let's see. 2017, 2018. I think he was there before. If I remember right, let's look this up, Ben. I want to look this up just to be sure. Yeah, so I'm going to say Morgan Means. He was there 2016, 2017. That was the year before Hayford and Chris Victor took over, and before Chris Victor became the head coach. So Morgan Means, man, that guy. Whether it was his hair, whether it was the fact that he could go for 30 on one, at one point. He had a buzzer-beating win at. Yeah, so I mean, he was there for all. No, I don't think he was there for Victor's last year or for Victor's first year. Excuse me. He graduated the year before. I'll confirm that, but I just want to let's see. Let's go to 21-22 because that's when Chris Victor took over. Yeah, Morgan Means wasn't there in Chris Victor's first year, but he was there while Chris Victor was an associate head coach. So he did play for Cameron Dollars recruit. Then he played for Hayford, and graduated in 2022 before Chris Victor, or 2021, excuse me, before Chris Victor took over as head coach. But he was there when Chris Victor was the associate. So, loved watching that guy play. One of my favorite Seattle U players to watch. And yeah, there's been some good ones that I've watched over these last couple of years. Darren Trammell, Cam Tyson, Riley Grigsby's one of my favorites. So yeah, there's been some good ones that have come through the Red Hawk, that have worn the Red Hawk uniform. So keep sending us your questions, you guys. These are awesome. So I want to talk about my relationship with this guy. Besides helping me with some business stuff on the WAC Hoops Nation stuff. You're muted. Talk.
I'm just muted. Sorry.
Nice.
I was trying to eat.
It's because you're trying to eat pizza and you don't.
I know, right? No, I think it started from a Make-A-Wish Foundation request, right?
Oh, really?
I think they hit me up and they were like, Kyle, there's this guy Kyle. He lives kind of nearby you. Just needs a friend. Somebody that can put up with the crazy. So I was like, yeah, I guess I can do some charity work, right? Oh, that's not how it started. It sure feels like it.
I'm trying not to talk while I'm eating.
No.
Don't judge me, everybody that's watching this.
No, I remember, and we've talked about this a little bit on our, podcast that we're trying to and slowly getting going. But what was it? It was come up on 5 years now. About 5 years ago, softball season was kicking off. I was just moving back from Idaho, and just wanting to play a little bit. Obviously, I'm a little bit older than I was, then. Prior to coming down to Utah, but played some some really good competitive ball up in Boise, and then thought, hey, you know what? I got a couple of years left. Let's try to play. I can't remember if you had put out a post or I put up a post saying, hey, I'm moving back.
You put up a post. Okay, so let me tell you this. All right, before he gets into this, like, I see his profile picture. Okay, when I'm looking up this guy, because I like to Facebook check out people that are asking to play, right? Mm-hmm. I was running a softball team and we were looking at a good year, right? We needed somebody else to pick up. His picture made him look like he was like 6'3" and like was a true baller, right?
I still am a true baller.
It's March in our first tournament in Ogden. And we walk up to the fields and there he is. And I'm like, who is that guy? Is that John? Like, No way. He's smaller than I thought he was going to be. He's like, what are you, 5'8"? At best?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
5'8"?
Yeah.
5'7", 5'6"? I don't know. He's Papa Smurf to me, but because he's a Dodger fan. So, but you know, he was like a pocket Hercules when it came to playing softball. So, you know, we let him join our little crew, and we've got some stories to tell you guys. We told him on our podcast. If you have a chance, go check it out on YouTube. No Sauce with Kyle and John. It's a good time. Yeah, we've talked some stories that we have, but
I think there's some stories we're holding off to see if we can get a couple people that
a couple of our friends
add a little color to it, you know.
Yeah. I need to check my text messages. Let's check the text messages. No, honey, I don't want any more pizza.
Yeah, I don't know that she's out watching it. I don't think she's the few viewers that we have right now. It'd be nice.
It might be
It'd
nice.
Be nice if our wives supported us.
It could be. I mean, I didn't tag you on the Facebook post, so you'd have to share it on your own Facebook post. But
okay.
Anyways, yeah. So we've been good friends for a while now, and we live pretty close. We're about 3 miles away.
Yeah.
Is that about it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I live in city center, and he lives in the ranches in Eagle Mountain. So.
Yep. So I live in regular society, where internet doesn't drop out and the power doesn't go out like every other day.
Here we go.
Dude, there's just too much expansion back here.
There's a ton of expansion.
Idiot contractors.
We got a Jersey Mike's back here, guys. Ooh. We got a Jersey Mike's back here. It was awesome. It really is.
Oh, you guys have now a Taco Bell? I saw Chipotle.
We got Taco Bell. We got Chipotle. We got a Noodles and Company.
Mm-hmm.
We did have here's the thing. Everybody's watching this. Comment on this. Have you had crumble cookies? And if you have, do you like them? And would you go back? We had a crumble cookies out here. We did. And they went out of business like 6 months after they started it up because they weren't getting enough. So if you're into those kind of cookies, which one is your favorite? Like tell me which one is your favorite. Let's throw out a judge there.
What are the options? I know there's crumble. Is it ooey gooey or
what are they called?
I don't know. I know crumble. And I like crumble.
There's
I don't go every week.
Oh my gosh. Grant Boone at ACU brought me a bunch of cookies before. I can't remember where they were from when I was down there in Moody Coliseum.
I'm gonna do a quick search here.
Bryant, the guy that I play softball with on Wednesdays, he runs a cookie shop in Saratoga Springs.
So there's chip cookies. Golly. Oh, Dirty Dough. That's one I was.
Dirty Dough is one. Yep.
Twisted Sugar. Cookies.
Twisted Sugar is the one that Bryant has.
You guys have a swig here too.
We do have a swig,
and my wife swears by their whatever pink sugar cookie thing.
We don't eat the sugar cookies. We eat the pretzel bites from there.
Really?
They have pretzel bites. I like pretzel bites, guys. I do.
So I will say this: I enjoy the reliability of my internet and power, but I hate that I have no restaurants near me. I have a Subway, a Domino's, and a McDonald's. That's it. It's either I deal with those. You got
Jurassic Taco though. It's right there too.
Shout out Jurassic Taco.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan. We have that Chinese place. I don't even know the name of it.
Oh, look at this right now. Yeah, you have the Chinese place. Where's that at?
It's right next to the Jurassic
Guys,
Taco.
you see how bored we are here at halftime right now?
Well, I mean,
we're watching some basketball. I mean, it's 84. ACU is pulling away in overtime right now at Moody Coliseum.
2-12 in that game.
SFA leads 41-35 over Southern Utah in a women's game at the Sawmill. So we're having some fun. Ben, that's a good question. Do you have a go-to spot in Phoenix if you come for GCU games? No, I don't. But I do visit Portillo's. Is it Portillo's?
Portillo's, yeah.
Portillo's a lot. I mean, it's a Chicago-based restaurant, so got to go there and get me some Italian beef sandwiches. So Portillo's is a good one.
Don't they also do hot dogs there?
The thing is with GCU, there's not a ton of options around the campus because it's not in a very good area in Phoenix. That's why it's all concrete wall off on the campus, and there's so much security to get in to the campus because it's just not in a great area. That's another reason why they have a lot of students that go to their games because they don't want to go off campus.
California Baptist is trying to hang in 81-84.
Well, they can shoot it. So, Chloe Webb with the missed free throw. You
iron.
can't miss free throws.
That late in the game,
You can't miss free throws. Sorry, guys, for getting excited about that, but you can't miss free throws. Not in an overtime game.
Yeah, Abilene Christian slowing it down.
1:29 to play. Did we mention that CBU is without Grayson? Oh, big three. Was that Peyton Hull again?
I believe so.
Yeah, yep. The freshman. She is dynamite. She might be freshman of the year in the WAC. She might be freshman of the year. Her or Chloe Lemon, who's playing for CBU right now. But Peyton Hull's had 2 30-plus point games this year. 2 30-plus point games as a true freshman. That's impressive. That is impressive. We got 2. Yeah. Ugh. Good times. I need to download something so we can play it real quick. So we take a little break here. Where are you at, Shelby? Gotta get this so we can show this real quick. Because I don't know who's watching. Let's just continue with the download here. What is it?
Oh, steal.
Oh, they missed the layup.
That was not you.
NFL.
I mean, so they get a quick steal off the inbound, and then instead of trying to set up and make sure to get 2, they just quickly throw it. I mean, good block there at the rim, but
I think they wanted a foul call though.
Yep.
This might be one of those games. I need to look up the stats. Bella Earl is one of those that can get a triple-double at any given time. Let's look at a couple things here. Let's go to my stats. I don't have the StatCast pulled open. Box score. So Bella Earl has 23 points and 15 rebounds. 15.
They're running.
Unreal. And Peyton Hull has 11 points. Aspen Thornton was 16. Who is this? Meredith Mays, a big game off the bench. 13 points, 12 rebounds. And they're going to have to foul now. Uh-oh. This might be the day where one of the undefeateds in WAC play goes down, it looks like, in overtime here. This might be a big win for ACU. Still a lot of basketball just because of the fact that you can advance the basketball and women's basketball after a timeout, kind of like the NBA. Well, that was a long cross-court pass right there. And John Christopoulos, right on cue.
3.
Right on cue. Wow. Here we go. Let's see. Did this finish? This did finish. We're going to take a little break so I could show you what we're talking about here. I got to upload it first. Tim, it is kind of sad. It really is. But it is accurate. Like you said, I've been down there a few times and talked to people around GCU, and they've all kind of said the same thing. So it's a good thing they have that there because they're making that neighborhood better, much better. For sure. Let's see. Add a video clip here. What was it called? Yeah. Okay. Guys, this is awesome. I'm glad that we're doing this. Why? Okay. Here we go. It's uploading right now. Do you ever watch college basketball? And you guys can comment on this that are following along. When you watch college basketball, and John, you can comment too.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I have permission.
Yes, you do have permission. Ooh, 90-86. Still a ball game there. But it's always fun to watch guys throw their hands at what a move by Dejuan Gordon. Always fun to watch guys throw up their hands or like get all like what when it's a legit foul. Like sometimes it's not, but still it's funny to watch.
My favorite are the when big men foul and like they go up to the referee. They're just like bending down like trying to get down to the level. Like really,
yeah.
Did you see the same thing?
Yeah.
Like watching what's his name the other night. Just how big and tall some of these guys. I mean, it's 7'2", 7'3", going down to somebody my size, 5'8", 8 is that what we decided? 5'8"?
It's more like 5'6" or 5'7".
5.5.
Yeah,
man.
something like that.
I'm a few inches away from getting my handicap card.
From getting your handicap card, is that right?
Yeah, isn't it 4'10" or 4'11" in the state of Utah?
Dear.
You're that short, you get a permanent handicap sticker.
NFL, and they're on the free throw line. Oh no, they call Jared Olson called a timeout. 25 seconds left. 90-86 Abilene Christian over California Baptist at Moody Coliseum. In overtime, CBU's got a couple of steals here to close the gap. Oh, that was an offensive foul. That was a legit offensive foul. But how do you miss the the layup? Oh, they missed the three-pointer again. And another offensive board.
Clang, clang.
So they had chances there to make it a one-possession game without anything.
No, they still hold possession of the ball,
right? Yeah, they still have possession, but you got to make layups. Like, it makes such a difference. All right, we're going to take a quick break, 30 seconds, to tune you into what's going on around the WAC right now.
WAC Vegas is back. The best fans, championship basketball, all in exciting Las Vegas. Join us March 13th through the 16th at the Orleans Arena for the 2024 Hercules Tires WAC Basketball Tournament. Don't miss the crowning of a men's and women's champion. For more information, go to wacsports.com/WACVegas.
You know, right as we played that commercial, Aaron Cash drew down another two-handed dunk. So
it brings them within one.
And John Christopoulos. Oh, and there's a foul. You know, here's another thing for the people that are watching. What is your take on what a box out is compared to what a push is? Like, watch. Then I don't think they're going to show the replay here.
Yeah,
but it looked like maybe somebody moved back a little bit under the legs of Shea Riley there. But like, what's constituted as a box out? And there's an off. That should be a moving screen. Yeah, there. A lot of whistles here. A lot of whistles. I think Isaiah, my friend who covers UTA Arlington, he sent me a message. There was actually 15 fouls called in the first 9:24 of this ball game at College Park Center.
Jeez.
That was in the first half. Now we're up to 5 in 3 minutes.
It's like a pickup game.
Oh, a lot of whistles. There's been some controversial whistles within the Western Athletic Conference so far this year, especially last week. And there's another foul at Abilene Christian and CBU. Okay, that makes it easy for two guys to guard you.
I'll say this. Love my wife. She has gotten so used to me watching games, whether it's football or basketball or whatever. And she'll be like, "Okay, can we go back to bed? Hey, can we go do this? Yeah. As soon as this game's over, how much time's left? Oh, like 45 seconds. Oh, okay. So in like 10 minutes. Okay.
Oh, there's a reach. Yeah,
that's exactly how the California Baptist.
It's funny. Right, my wife lets me sit in here and just stream all these games. If you haven't yet, go to Amazon.com and get the multi-view unit or whatever it is, HDMI multi-view unit, streaming 4 games at once on my TV on the same screen without having more than one screen is awesome.
Or just get more TVs.
Don't do that. This is a 55-inch screen TV. I can see all 4 games just fine.
Just saying.
Especially when they're even
a little left and down, you could easily put 4 of those up there.
I could. But I'm not made of money like you are.
Well,
Yeah. I'm not. Oh, that's a big 3. Base one Gordon from downtown, and I think he got fouled too. Here we go. Abilene Christian 92, California Baptist 88. 16.1 seconds left to play. Can the Lancers? Oh, that was almost a turnover. Chloe Webb 4-2.
90-92.
Now you need to stop. You need to stop. Foul.
Quick foul. There you go.
Oh, that was almost 92-90. Jared Olson still has 2 timeouts left, so he still advanced the ball twice. But, yeah, lots of points here at Moody Coliseum. That should be a foul. Sorry, I'm watching 4 games. I should.
Which one are you like? Why do we have that Radford and Winthrop up?
Yeah, it's just one of those games that was on. I should have GCU and Tarleton women's game up, since none of the men's games start till 5:30 after this UT Arlington Seattle U game. We're in an immediate timeout. It is 44-44. Dejuan Gordon with the 2-point jumper, not a 3-pointer. We'll go to the free throw line with 15:56 left after the timeout.
94-90. She hit both. We go back to talking free throws. I mean, that's huge.
Yep.
You miss one of those, it's still 1 possession game. But you hit both of them. Now you're forcing California Baptist to come down, hit a quick jump shot, try to foul again, or get a quick steal. I mean, it's killer if you can hit your free throws.
Yep. Yeah. Good basketball right now in Abilene. This is a crazy game. 184 total points scored. Wow. I mean, it did go to overtime, so that's another reason why I'm going to mute my microphone while I take a bite of my pizza that is now cold because I've been talking too much.
Well, Kyle, it's okay. It is only Little Caesar, so it's not, it's not better ingredients, better pizza,
That's just because we don't have Papa John's in Eagle Mountain, but we are getting one.
No, it's open.
Is it open?
Yeah, it's up by me.
Why didn't you pick that up?
Because it would have been way out of my way, and you didn't order it.
Where was the practice at?
Hidden Hollow.
So it wasn't out of your way.
No, it was halfway in between you.
Oh,
my practice was in between us. Papa John's is on the other side. It's like 2 miles, 3 miles away from where I practiced. And then I have to backtrack here. I was trying to get here on time to watch some of the game. I care about our viewers.
Well, what's cool about it is we've been watching since about the 5-minute mark.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been going for 42 minutes. And yeah, this is moving along really well. I like it. Word to the wise out there. 1, don't park in the parking garage on the backside of the Orleans Arena. And 2, always make sure that you lock your car if you do park in that garage at the Orleans Arena. This guy has great stories about that. Good time.
Listen, the moral of the story is don't be the DD for your group of friends, because then you have to be in charge
they hit a 3
of anybody and everybody. And then if, for heaven forbid, you're trying to take care of somebody that's a little on the tipsy side, while also trying to get equipment in and everything.
He wasn't on the tips, not him.
No,
the guy that he was a DD for.
He was gone.
Woo!
He was gone. And I had a police officer walking through the garage and him trying to talk to the police officer. So yeah, forgot to lock my car. Next morning we show up. All of our softball equipment's gone.
We were down there for a softball tournament. Brandon Talbot's 3-pointer was not close.
So we had a second
another
attempt.
One. Oh, there's another one.
Third attempt.
No way. Oh, he missed
give him
all
a fourth
3.
attempt.
And there should be jump ball. That should have been a jump ball.
No, we got to reach in foul.
Brandon Talbot had 3 looks. Tim, I'm going to be honest with you. The one time I went to Seattle, it was during COVID, so we didn't go out to eat. Me and Tyler Creer didn't get to go out to eat. We just kind of picked up food, and that was it. There was a drive-in place that we went to. There was a way kind of past UW out there. I don't remember the name of it. UT Arlington. I went to Walk-Ons. I like that place. That was really good. It is also a sponsor of the Mavs. So, that's up to you if you want to, show some support. Oh, Victor Rakovic with the 3. CBU. Ooh, I didn't eat much out there. I don't even know where I ate when I was there. Just because I wasn't there for very long. It was kind of an overnight trip. So those 3 places, yeah, I couldn't tell you. I honestly couldn't. UTA, like I said, Walk-Ons was a good one. But Seattle and CBU, I didn't get to experience much food down there.
Well, I mean, in Seattle, it depends on, if you're willing to venture out, if you want to stay by the campus,
John might know more about the food with Seattle U.
If you go down to like Tacoma or just, south of the airport, there's a number of places. I'm going to see if I can find it. I went to this Italian, it looked like a hole in the wall. It should have been one of those featured on Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, but the pasta was amazing, legit seafood because you're right there.
Right.
Obviously going to the any of the public markets, getting food, like fresh fish and chips. That's always amazing. Some good chowders
Talbot
and stuff
for
like
three.
that.
Nope.
Yeah.
He's all short. Oh, he got his offensive rebound and then couldn't finish. Man, that guy's not shooting well right now.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, Abilene Christian got it done. 96-93 over CBU. Hand the Lancers their first conference loss. Wow. Big time win for the Wildcats. Big time win. Congrats, Julie. Good enough. And the Abilene Christian Wildcats. That's a big win. We're going to change. I don't know which one that is. This is number 1. I think it was number 3.
See if you had TV.
No, that's not number 3. It was number 2.
There you go.
There it is. We'll put on the GCU Tarleton women's game. GCU women looking to stay as the only undefeated.
Is the BYU UCF game on yet?
You would ask that.
I mean,
we'll change the Winthrop game that's on there right now.
Okay.
Did he hit it? Nope. Sorry, guys. We're changing some screens up here. I don't think the BYU game's on yet, is it?
No, I think it's upcoming, but
is it 2:30?
Oh yeah, no, it's on.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 10. Was that 10-11 right now?
It's on ESPN Plus. They're down 11-10. Here you go. John's a BYU fan. I'll cheer for him for football, but basketball, it's all Utah Valley over BYU. And Utah Valley owns 2 straight wins over the Cougars.
They do.
And John was at one of those wins with me
2
years ago when Fardal Zamak and Justin Harmon went off against the Cougars. And it was an overtime win.
Yeah.
It was an overtime game. Sold out UCCU Center. Doesn't have very often, but yeah.
That was a fun game. That's actually from our podcast this last week. That's where we took that picture.
Yep.
With your dad.
Grand Canyon leading Tarleton 52-28 right now. 5:25 left in the third. Make that. Oh, it's almost 55-28. Bill Brock, and in his first year at Tarleton, still trying to get this Texans squad to play a little bit better in conference play right now. I think they've won one game, then 1-3 in WAC play. So, yeah. You guys, if you're listening, tuning in on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, send us some questions, send us some thoughts. 47-47 right now between Seattle U, UT Arlington with 13:26 to play. Looks like there might be a review going on. Not quite sure what that's all about. But, yeah, good times. Yes, you did, Chelsea. You did tell us to look out for ACU. They played well, but we'll see what happens.
I think it was Tim that was asking. So the Italian place that I ate, it was out in Burien, Burien. So it's a little further south than the campus, but it's in like this little strip mall. I think one place I found was like Vince's or something like that. Really good Italian food, but we'll keep looking.
Why can't I share this?
What are you trying to share?
My thing, my the post here.
Well, you're not allowed to do that on live streams, buddy.
I can do that. I can live stream and talk and do all of it. This is some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I like doing this, especially because we got a good basketball game going on right now. SFA starting to pull away from Southern Utah, but there was a turnover, so we'll see what happens. That's in the fourth quarter, 7 minutes to play. 59-44, SFA leads over the T-Birds. T-Birds are really depleted this year. No Megan Smith, no Tamika Whitman, no Jaden Brown. Man, just 3 key players right there. They're playing with a lot of youth. And, man, it's just tough sledding for Tracy Mason's team.
Big 3 from the corner for BYU. Put them up 13-11.
Nobody cares about BYU.
I know.
Stop it. Not on this broadcast. What's up with that floor? You know, the cool thing about it is the guy that's calling the game for UCF right now, the color, we'll just say the analyst, right? He calls the WAC championship game every year. Mike O'Donnell.
Okay.
Yeah. He was all big smiles the other night when they beat Kansas when he was doing his post-game interview. So Mike hopefully is enjoying the game, especially when BYU misses layups.
That would have been nice that he made that layup, though. It was a nice little spin move.
Let's pay attention to the bigger game at hand here that people are tuning in right now.
We're sitting on foul shots.
We are sitting on foul shots. 12:17 to play at College Park Center. Speaking of College Park Center, I need to take you sometime, or we need to go sometime, because it is one of the most beautiful arenas in the WAC.
Okay.
Like, I'm dead serious. And the crazy thing is if they could get back to their winning ways and fill that place even 3/4 full, it's awesome. It really is. It really is. Yeah, it's where the Dallas Wings play too. The WNBA team plays. And Shrika Wright, the head coach of the UTA Lady Mavs, is a Purdue alum, All-American from Purdue, where most of my extended family went to college at. So
nobody cares, Kyle. This is a whack. We're talking whack basketball.
I'm talking here. Shrika Wright. She's the coach of the Lady Mavs of UT Arlington's women's team, where I could be at the UCCU Center, but I'd rather hang out right here with you.
Nobody cares about Purdue,
talking smack and watching a good basketball game. It's going to be another overtime game. We had one on Thursday between Seattle U and UTRGV. Oh, there's a block.
And should be staying there.
That's what it looks like. And there's going to be immediate timeout. 11:38, 48-47. I'm surprised that none of our softball buddies have tuned in, to chime in about any of this. Maybe they're out with their families doing something productive, unlike us right now.
Hey, listen, I was productive. Okay, I got up. I went and picked up the Junior Jazz jerseys, and then took an hour to try to fix my side view mirror.
On your new truck?
God, yeah. Yeah. It was
Sounds
not
like a personal problem.
Yeah, it was a frustrating night Wednesday night. 2.5 hours to get to the Delta Center. Got into parking, and then pretty tight parking spots as is, but my truck was still in 4-wheel drive, so it didn't turn quite as sharply as I would like it to. So I had to readjust, and just people being impatient from driving and all that kind of stuff, and not giving me the time of day to like back up and readjust. And so finally this guy goes speeding by me, and I just didn't pay attention and started backing up, and boom, right into one of the cement pillars. So yeah, thanks.
Learn to drive. Be better.
Well, luckily the Ace Hardware had the right little screw I needed, so I was able to kind of fix it. But if you look, it's still jankety. I got the shiny silver duct tape helping hold part of it on, so it's looking fashionable.
Just be better. Learn to drive better. It's okay.
Dude, I was so frustrated. 2.5 hours, no issues on the road, and then that 5 minutes in the parking structure.
Tim, that's awesome. Shamar Wilson is one of my favorite players to watch. One of the best big men in this league. No doubt about that. It hurt when he got hurt last year. Missed him down the stretch, and but love that he stayed at UT Arlington this year, and after the coaching change, and he's an impact player for sure. You'll enjoy it down there. Like I said, that College Park Center. I was pleasantly surprised when I went there for the first time last year. It's just a beautiful, beautiful facility. It is so much better. Did you know that UT Arlington used to play on a stage, like in an auditorium?
Really?
Yes.
What's the capacity at the College Park? Because I'm assuming that where they're previously at was only
7,000.
So it's 7,000 now. So what was it before? Like
Uh,
a couple hundred. That's if they had all the folding chairs out.
it was called the. What was it called?
Hold on, is that a picture from the stage?
Yeah. So
Holy
see, they're on a
cow.
stage right here.
Hold on. So it was auditorium seating?
Texas Hall. Yes, it was a stage. There was seating up behind it, and then there was seating here. Yeah. I never got to see a game there. I wish I would have. But yeah. Pretty crazy, huh? Texas Hall. They need to, you know what I think? And I'm going to be honest with you. I think that they need to hold a game at Texas Hall once a year at least. Just for tradition purposes.
I miss a lot of like the older stadiums. I'm including high school in that too.
Yeah.
Like especially the Orem High, for instance, that's where I went. We my sophomore year, we still had games in our old gymnasium where everything was shaking and
A
like
varsity game?
Yeah, like you were sitting on top of each other. I think max capacity of like 500 to maybe 1,000, and but it got loud and crazy. And then my junior year, they opened up the new field house. Think like what 3,000 capacities, something around there.
Yeah.
First game
that's a nice layup by Dejuan Gordon.
In the field house was against our crosstown rival, and we lost. And there was a huge brawl and fist fight on the court after the game. But it lost the pizzazz of having the student section right on top of the court. And I feel the same way with some of these college teams now, where they move into these bigger venues and they just don't have the crowd to fill them.
Yeah.
And so you lose some of that some of that pizzazz or some of that sway of having the student section there.
Well, so like this Tarleton Grand Canyon game where it's at Tarleton at Wisdom Gym, I was there a couple weeks ago, and it reminds me of my high school gym. Like legit reminds me of my high school gym. Just the way it's set up, the seating and so forth. The wooden bleachers up at the top, like it so reminds me of my high school gym. The College Park Center, I think, was built not just for UT Arlington, but there was other multi-use things that they wanted to do around the campus and city. So, because I think it's a city-owned thing just on the campus of UT Arlington, if I remember right. Let's see. Are they going to shoot a three? Are they going to attack the rim? Ooh, big three here. Nope. Offensive rebound leads to a three. Never fails. Never fails. It never fails. Dejuan Gordon with a three. And there was a let's see, what is the foul here? Maybe a double foul? But that shot had to have counted, right? The shot had to have counted. Because it didn't seem like the whistle came before the shot. Okay, so the shot hits. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, the basket had to have gone through. Yeah, they're counting the basket. Foul afterwards.
Big shot by Dejuan Gordon. Oh, is that game still going? That would be crazy if it's still going.
Which one?
We turned off that Northrop Winthrop game.
They go to double OT?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, 79-77 in double overtime. Crazy. Here we go. There is a review. So Jeff Grammer, if you're watching, which you probably aren't, now is the time to drink from the College Park Center as they review this foul. Might be a double foul. I don't know. They're talking about it. Either way. Reviews are always fun, guys. It always slows down the game. Takes out the momentum. Yeah. Okay, so here's the question for the followers. Who's going to be number 2? at the WAC tournament? That's the big question. Number one's already sealed up. Like,
do you want to throw women's in there too?
No, just the men. Just the men right now.
Okay.
So who's going to be number 2? GCU, number 1, locked up. Boom. If they qualify. So out of the other 10 teams, who is going to be the number 2 seed at the WAC tournament? Before we get to that answer, if anybody shares their answer with me, Tim, let's ask this question. Is it ever possible for more than one WAC team to qualify for the NCAA tournament?
I was actually just going to ask that. If
that's a good question.
If GCU stays undefeated.
Well, they've lost one game. They've lost one game. They're 15-1.
But if they go
undefeated in WAC play,
get to the tournament, lose championship game,
then yes, it's very possible that you get 2 WAC teams in the NCAA tournament, depending on who wins the tournament. As long as it's not Tarleton or Utah Tech, then yes, the WAC would get 2 teams in just because GCU has the resume. The problem is they need Liberty to start stepping up because Liberty has a home conference loss already to Jacksonville State. And they got smoked by Alabama, which hurt their net. Same thing with San Diego State. They need San Diego State to keep playing well. They need San Francisco to keep playing well. But the resume that the Lopes have right now, if they lose in the conference championship game, the WAC could get 2 teams in. Let's just put it that way, especially if they go undefeated throughout the rest of conference play. That's the only way it would happen this year. Last year was kind of interesting. I think if Utah Valley and Sam Houston got to the championship game instead of losing in the semifinals,
we could have seen that. Yeah,
we could have seen maybe a 2-bid WAC because Sam Houston had a good resume. Utah Valley had a good resume. But the thing that hurts the WAC in terms of getting 2 bids is I think playing non-Division I teams. Mm-hmm. You've got to go where everybody's playing Division I opponents. And people will think I'm crazy for that. But in all reality, the non-Division I's can be the difference maker. Oh, that was goaltending. That looked like it was on the rim. But Seattle U has a 54-53 lead right here with 8:35 to play. When you look at some people's resumes, that's a difference. Is if you've played more Division I opponents. No, Utah Valley's never made the NCAA tournament. Utah Valley made it to the NIT last year as the regular season champion, made to the Final Four in the NIT. And but Utah Valley's never made it to the NCAA tournament. They're one of those never made it to the tourney club members. So they had their best shot last year in a long time, but they gave up a 23-point second half lead to Southern Utah, where they lost by 1 on a crazy 4-point play by Tevian Jones. So, Utah Valley had their chance last year. Pretty crazy. I don't know if we can go as long as this game is going to go in the live stream. I really hope it does. It might end it automatically because my account may not be set up to go longer than like 2 hours, maybe. I don't know. We're not going to go 2 hours unless this game takes another hour to finish in the final 8 minutes.
Well, if we have to keep reviewing and if they refuse to pull the whistles and let them play a little.
The game was moving along really quick. So, yeah. Anyways, there's a chance this year. You know, the WAC, this just depends on how GCU finishes out WAC play and if they get knocked off in the conference tournament. So there's a chance this year again. We talked about it. There was a chance last year. So we'll see if it plays out. GCU's in a better spot resume-wise and net-wise and every other metric that they're measuring wise than Sam Houston and Utah Valley were last year at this point. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, 58-54, 7:50 to play at College Park Center. Next whistle is a media timeout, and there was a foul against Alex Schumacher, which means free throws, which means an even longer game. Yeah, good times. At the Sawmill, 65-48, SFA leads over Southern Utah with 2 minutes to play and 9:20 to play in Stephenville. Grand Canyon women lead 59-32 over Tarleton. Looks like Grand Canyon are going to remain undefeated in WAC play, the only undefeated women's team in the league. So right now, it looks as though both GCU teams are well on their way to. I shouldn't say well on their way. There's still a lot of basketball to play.
There is.
There's at least 12 games, maybe 13 for some, depending on when they had their bye. So there's still a lot to go on, but both the GCU squads are going to be sitting at the top of the WAC standings. So let's see who sent me text messages. Anybody? Oh no, it's my old fantasy football league. They're trying to get a playoff fantasy league going. So anyways, guys, we're just chilling here watching Seattle U and UT Arlington in this afternoon matinee. There's the other men's games tip off in about 3 hours. There are 4 other men's games tipping off in like I said, 3 hours or so. I'm trying to pull them up. I don't have them off the top of my head. But UTRGV hosts Utah Valley at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Tarleton at Grand Canyon, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Abilene Christian at California Baptist, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Mm-hmm. And then Stephen F. Austin at Southern Utah, 6:30 Mountain Time, 7:30 Central. Good times. I want to see if we can get, if they're not busy. They might be busy, so we'll see. I don't know. We're hanging in there. Let's see. What do we got here? Most charging calls we have seen all season from a UT Arlington fan. Daryl tweeting out all the women's stuff. Let's see. That's about all we got right now. Maybe some messages on Instagram. Oh, no, just some likes. If you haven't yet, go follow WAC Hoops Nation on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. Go to the WAC Hoops Nation YouTube page and subscribe so you don't miss any of these live streams. These are good stuff. We've had great questions today. If you have any other questions, send them our way so we can answer them, or I can answer them, whatever. But yeah, 58-55 UT Arlington, or 58-55 UT Arlington over Seattle U with 7:49 to play. Alex Schumacher's first free throw. It's the second free throw, so it's 58-56 for UT Arlington with 7:50 to play. That's the tough thing about streaming a game on the Amazon Fire Stick, mm-hmm. and then the live stats. Mm-hmm. Live stats are quicker.
Yep.
Than the stream. So I'm ahead of the game when it comes to the stream, which is a good thing and a bad thing.
Yep. Well, we were talking about this earlier. It's like I can't hear half of what's being said, or like the whistles or anything like that. So we got to work on that to at least be able to feed that into the headphones so we could hear like what they're.
I'm not that technically advanced, John.
I know. Well, that's why I said we'll work on it. We'll get you there, Kyle. We'll get you up to the 21st century.
I was on mute when I said that, so it doesn't matter what I said right there.
Yeah, Kyle just said that he understands. He's not as cool as he thinks he is, and I can continue to put him down just for a few more bites, right, Kyle? Oh, come on, look at that! Isn't that cold pizza the greatest? It feels like we're back in college.
Cold pizza is the best, guys.
Yeah, just like when you walk to the fridge middle of the night, like I'm hungry. Just grab that ice cold bite of pizza. Love it.
So good. So good. Although, and here's the disgusting part about living in the state of Utah. We really don't have any unique pizza places that are their own place.
Well, there's the pie, but
they have multiple locations. And there's another foul on the free throw. Wow.
We have Village Pizza.
Village Pizza? Oh yeah, we do. It's okay, but it's expensive. Wow.
And it's not
great either.
No. I remember the people we bought our house from left us I think it was $50 gift card or whatever for pizza there, and not impressed.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah.
It's like $19 for a large. And it's not even that large.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thin.
Yeah. I just
okay, here's the thing. Pizza place in Utah that you would go to more than once a week. Especially if it was closer.
If it was closer. See, that's the thing is if it were just me, I didn't have to worry about my kids. I didn't have to worry about my wife. Mod pizza.
Ugh.
Just simply.
No.
Just simply. Yes.
No.
Just simply because I get to choose some different toppings. It's not like getting a huge box. Like I hate having to reheat pizza.
No. The pie. The pie is the best pizza in the state of Utah. Period.
I get that. I get that. But here's the thing. I'm not even a huge fan of their crust. I like a good thin, crispy crust.
You're so soft.
No.
He's soft.
No,
people.
you are soft, just like your nuggets, just like you.
This
just
is
like
the same guy that
pizza.
orders a large sausage and mushroom deep dish pizza for Giordano's when nobody else wanted sausage and mushroom pizza.
Nobody spoke up.
You
and
shouldn't
yeah,
have
I
ordered
thought
it.
some vegetables, some green peppers, some onions. I tried to throw a little bit of healthy stuff in there. Give it a little
Pizza's
mixture.
not healthy.
Well, I've never been to Giordano's before. You should have said, no, it's going to be garbage. No, nobody spoke up.
I don't eat sausage and mushroom pizza.
I love a good
pizza
Supreme. Okay,
or pepperoni.
For the
pepperoni sausage, pepperoni and ham.
Listen, for the few people out there, tell me I'm wrong that a good Supreme pizza isn't a nice little treat every now and then. You can't tell me I'm wrong, Kyle.
See, we just lost viewers because you mentioned Supreme Pizza. It's just wrong.
You were the one that brought it up. I'm just defending my stance.
Just wrong.
You know what's actually the best though? Like either a barbecue or a buffalo chicken pizza.
No.
Yes. Listen, not everything needs to be plain and light, Kyle.
Then this is how we'll end this debate right now. Are you a pineapple on pizza guy or no?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, I'm fine with it, but I'm not going out of my way to order that.
Then we can be friends still. Tim, you sent me another question. We can be friends because pizza or pineapple does not belong to pizza, period. Even Leonard Bishop, the SFA women's basketball coach, said the same thing. So,
okay.
Tim, you asked, as far as you know, are the members set in the WAC? Any more teams coming or leaving? Right now, I haven't heard anything about any teams leaving. I know there was a rumor out there that there was going to be a vote in the WCC to add CBU, GCU, and Seattle U, but I think it was just a rumor. Somebody started a rumor. And I say that because, well, they just added Oregon State and Washington State for all the Olympic sports, everything but football, obviously. And Seattle will never get in the WCC as long as Gonzaga's there. So as long as Gonzaga's in the WCC, Seattle U will not be in the WCC. So right now, I haven't heard anything about anybody coming or leaving. I think they're set right now in 11. And then
coach is fired up.
There may be some movement in 2025 when Delaware joins Conference USA. I know there's been talk about UMass possibly joining Conference USA, but I know there's a WAC team that's really trying to get into Conference USA. So we'll see what happens in that there. See, Tim, you and I can be friends. I can't be friends with John. Mod and Crumble are both overrated. Very good statement. Very true. Very. And yes, it's true.
Tim, I was really liking you before, but we may just have to put you on a little ban here for a few minutes because that's I will say yes.
The only time
overrated, yes, but you can't discredit or say that they're lousy.
The only time I went to Mod, the crust got burned, and I wasn't a fan after that.
You know,
not going back.
So I had a friend kind of forced me to do it one time. I ordered the cauliflower crust.
What?
At Mod, and I'll be honest, I couldn't really taste a difference.
When do you ever eat healthy?
I was trying for a little while, right?
Yeah, but try the keyword.
Yeah, trying. But no, so
that game went to a third overtime, that Winthrop Radford game. And you had me change it to BYU UCF.
Yeah, I know, 22-19.
Garbage.
BYU needs to get their first Big 12 win. They need to step it up.
Garbage.
Yeah, I'm curious to see conference realignment. Obviously, the big guys out there, a lot of change. But I'd like to see some of these really stick together. Add a few schools that are going to help strengthen the resolve of the conference and keep them going. So
Yep.
Curious to see what happens in WCC, of course. Conference USA, they're trying to stay relevant. I mean, it's just it's curious how it's all going to shape up.
It's true, very true. Conference realignment is Aaron Katz just got blocked.
Yep.
Oh, Shea Riley with the block on the dunk attempt. Wow. That was a great block, but UTA got the offensive board, and Shamar Wilson going to the free throw line, and it looks like the SFA women won, so we can change that out. I believe that was on number 3.
Yep,
it was. So let's go back to that Radford-Winthrop game, see what happens there since it was in triple overtime.
It's a tongue twister.
Winthrop and Radford. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where is it at? Watch for Winthrop and Radford. There it is right there.
Right there.
Oh, guys, it's been cool. We've been watching 4 games at once here while we talk, mostly on this UT Arlington Seattle U game. Mavs lead 63-58 with 6:46 to play at College Park Center. Oh, and Winthrop missed a free throw. They're up 4. Triple overtime in the Big South. Or is that? Yeah, it's the Big South. That's right.
Yep.
GCU women well underway to another win. They are leading by 30 at Tarleton. They just got another stop. So 68-38 for Molly Miller's crew. Good defense. A good trip to West Texas for Molly Miller's crew. They will return home to Phoenix undefeated in WAC play, the lone undefeated WAC team on the women's side. And, that was almost turnover.
4 seconds.
Oh, there's a
and
steal.
Turnover, and there's going to be an easy 2.
John Christopoulos with the easy lay-in and a timeout. KT Turner after the steal and layup. Or maybe it's Chris Victor that called it. I don't know. Either way, 63-60, 5:54 left at College Park Center as UT Arlington leads 63-60. Timeout on the floor. I shouldn't say timeout on the floor. Just a timeout that we'll bring back. We're going to come back just a second. We're going to play our little advertisement once again. So stick with us.
WAC Vegas is back. The best fans, championship basketball, all in exciting Las Vegas. Join us March 13th through the 16th at the Orleans Arena for the 2024 Hercules Tires WAC Basketball Tournament. Don't miss the crowning of a men's and women's champion. For more information, go to wacsports.com/WACVegas.
All right, we're back live from my office in Eagle Mountain. John is probably upset looking at all the Cubs stuff that's around my office, plus my array of WAC teams. I still got 3 more I got to get. 3? Is it?
Yeah, I don't see SUU.
Can you name the 3 that aren't up there?
Well, give me a second here.
You said SUU.
Yeah. I don't see a Tarleton one.
Okay.
And then Seattle U.
Very good. Wow, look at you.
It's tough because you have them like.
I have to because they're not double-sided.
I know. I'm like trying to like.
I got to figure out how I'm going to put those other 3 on somewhere. I got to figure out how I'm going to revamp that whole thing.
We'll just get rid of the picture of your kids and wife.
Oh,
that's an obvious.
Yeah, get rid of the picture
get rid of that
of Cooper and then my wife and kids. Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
I should just keep going right next to take down the stadium thing and put that over here.
I like the Willie bobblehead.
Yeah, right. And then my softball trophy from like 2006. 2007.
You can see the numbers right in the middle.
July 4th, 2007 softball tournament, Riverton, Utah.
Oh, nice.
Back when they had 4th of July softball tournaments, which they don't really have those anymore.
No. Yeah, no, I really don't mind the Chicago stuff because, I'm a Dodgers fan. They're only relevant once in a while.
Well, let's just put it this way: if the Dodgers don't win the World Series this year, wow,
dude, if they don't win the World Series this year, I will probably.
Oh, and another steal by Alex Schumacher.
I will probably have to.
How many turnovers now is that for UT Arlington? Oh, John Christopoulos with the game-tying 3. That is 17 turnovers now for UT Arlington.
Jeez.
Yeah. Got to take care of the basketball. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, did they not call it? Oh, they got it back. Oh, that would have been 4 overtimes. And that's a foul. They missed.
Like Winthrop is going to eke out the
Radford had it. They would have sent it to a 4th overtime.
It's 91-88.
Goodness.
Foul call. They're going to go shoot 2.
Do you want to hear the crazy thing? I mean, he's gone to 3 overtimes, so it's went over. The over-under on this was like 136.5. They're at 179.
Well, good thing for overtime ball. People are making some money. Always bet the over, or don't. Don't listen to me.
Yeah.
I am not a professional.
How about the Utah Jazz? Your team, they scored 100 and what was it, 45 last night?
145 last night.
Oh my gosh, that was a lot of points.
I was just saying. So I think they're on a 10-1 run or 10-2 run, something like that, over the last 12 games. They're finally at 500 and a chance against the Lakers tonight to get above 500. I think for the first time all season.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I knock on wood. So far, games that I have gone to, they are, I think, 6-1 on the season.
Nice.
And the only loss was against Phoenix in double overtime when Markkanen got fouled in the corner by Durant, and then they overturned the foul call, which was horrible. But whatever. If that's what the good teams need in order to win, is a crappy call by the Zebras, then so be it. I hope they feel good, with that win. But
no, that did not just happen.
What?
Oh,
Kyle lost.
It was -4.5. They just had to hit 2 free throws in the game. It's so upsetting. Oh well, it is what it is. Good show. 3 overtimes though. That's pretty cool. You like overtime games.
Yeah, so I'm excited for the Jazz game tonight. I just hope, and I hate this, especially the last few years, since Mitchell and Gobert have left. A lot of these like key teams when they come to Utah, they sit their big men.
Yeah.
So Jazz coming off a huge win last night. Big key win tonight. So hopefully we get to see, Anthony and LeBron and all them playing. If they're sitting tonight, I'm going to be sorely disappointed.
Are the Lakers on a back-to-back too?
I don't think they are because they were traveling.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see them play. And then in a few weeks we get Golden State back out here, so I guess see, Klay Thompson and Steph and all them. So it'll be nice. Interesting. First year with season tickets. So.
All right, we got 3:57 left at College Park Center. Media timeout right now. UT Arlington leading 65-64. UT Arlington will go to the free throw line out of the timeout. A lot of foul trouble right now. Aaron Cash has 4. Mekhi Williams has 4. I want to say it's Alex. Akili Vining has 4. As does Kobe Williamson has 4. Brandon Chatfield has 4. And Alex Schumacher has 4. That would be a big one because they don't necessarily, Seattle U doesn't necessarily have a backup point guard. Paris Dawson can run it. But yeah, outside of Kobe Williamson off the bench, nobody else has played more than 7 minutes for Chris Victor off the bench. This is a big game. I think Chris Victor's just going with the guys that he trusts as he gets further into this. So we're going to see 3:57 left. And like I said, UT Arlington leads 65-64. 137 left in Stephenville. Grand Canyon leads 76-42. So that game is getting ready to go final as well. Yeah. John's coughing up his lungs. He doesn't smoke. We're just old.
Still getting over the it wasn't Rona, it was the influenza B.
Influenza B, is that what they called it?
That's what they called it. I don't know what the heck that even means.
That's
but
interesting.
I know it's the flu, so those out there, I know it's.
So what you're telling me is you're going to give me the flu?
No, I've been on That was what, 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
so I've been on antibiotics, but it's ridiculous how long this stuff's been sticking around, especially with the cold weather. It just aggravates it. Oh,
see where that clear path sign is up there on the
yeah.
That's where I sat when I was there in Stephenville. No, wait, yeah, is that right? Yes, that's where I sat.
You sure?
Yep.
Positive.
100%.
I don't want you lying to me.
I'm not lying to you.
Okay.
Did you know that they have to, the opposing team, on the other side of the floor, there's steps on the side next to their bench, there's stairs. They have to go up those stairs to go out to their locker room. See the stairs over there?
Yeah.
There's stairs on the other side, same spot, and they have to go up those stairs to go to their locker room.
Why would they design that way?
I don't know. Now the home team, their locker room is down, on the same level. But yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's have a fun finish. Brandon Talbot hits both free throws, 67-64 UT Arlington with 3:40 left to play. Again, my stream is behind my that was a foul on Dejuan Gordon on the Shea Riley dunk attempt. Shea Riley going free throw line for a pair. Down 3. Should be a fun finish here at College Park Center. So check in. Let's watch this. Good times. Daryl tweeting out UVU leads UTRGV. No, there's not pineapple on pizza.
What do you say? Let's see.
JR, no. Honest question. No.
I like, only honest questions here, guys.
No. Glad you were watching that segment, though. It was awesome. We only have 3 viewers right now. Let's see if I can watch myself. See, it's a little bit behind. See that?
So, yeah, now we're going to have like 10 seconds of you waving at yourself like a moron.
I love having fun. We're having fun here. There's no organization to this, okay? Leave me alone. 67-64. Shea Riley misses both free throws.
We should really play that advertisement for the WAC conference tournament. That music had you going. I saw the moves. Little shoulder shrug.
I was dancing a little bit. Not gonna lie. Kendra did a good. Kendra and Eric Danner did a great.
Oh, the turnover!
And another turnover for UT Arlington. What in the world? Take care of the basketball. 67-64. 3 minutes to play. Alex Schumacher going up, and he got fouled. Have you ever noticed, and maybe the people watching can comment on this. Comment if you're following along. No matter what, when a player falls down, even if maybe there's a slight contact or a little contact, whistle comes.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Do you see that? Everybody that's listening, checking in, do you see that when you watch games?
I see it way too. I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, and I think can't remember which podcast it was, but they're talking about big, who are the people that nowadays.
Ooh, hold on. Mekhi Williams just fouled out. That's huge. That's UTR. That's UT. Oh no, they didn't give it. Aaron Cash fouled out. Excuse me. He had 17 points, 5 rebounds, was 7 of 10 from the field, hit 3 3-pointers. So that's kind of a big loss for UT. Anyway, sorry, go back to what you were saying.
No, I was just going to say, so they were talking about who are the big men that are playing now that could have put up with how the game was played 20, 30 years ago.
Okay.
A lot more contact, a little more physical. And, I think obvious names were thrown out, like Kawhi, LeBron, Embiid, those kind of guys. I just look at the game nowadays, and it's just way too, for lack of a better term, soft. And I'm a little guy. I pick up games, church ball, that kind of stuff. I love getting the foul call because for me it's tough to go in and put up a quality shot because everybody's got a foot on me.
Right.
But I'll never call it myself, but you've got to have a little physicality in the game. You can't be so ticky-tack. Half these guys, when they get hit and fall down, you'll see them kind of push themselves off, making it seem like a superhero came and punched them in the chest and whatnot. Like, it's just in a lot of these guys, they'll drive and they'll throw their head back like they got hit. Come on.
Oh, Mekhi Williams for 3. That came after Alex Schumacher hit one of 2 free throws. 70-65 with 2.5 to go at College Park Center for UT Arlington. Could be a big homestand for the Vaqueros, or not for the Vaqueros, the Mavs, excuse me. Oh, John Christopherson responds with a bucket. 70-67, 2:20 to go. John Christophoulos now up to 22, game high 22 points, having a big day after having just 11 points at UTRGV on Thursday. So can UT Arlington get a bucket? Oh, here's Shamar. Oh, he finishes 72. Oh, back and forth we go. 150 to play. Oh, great no-look pass. And great finish by Kobe Williamson. Timeout, Chris Victor. 32nd timeout. 72-69. 143 to play. UT Arlington with the lead. Who's going to pull away here? Are we going to have another overtime thriller? We've already seen a couple overtime games today.
Yeah.
Since we've been doing this. It's pretty cool. We like overtime games.
I think they got the message that we were going to do this today. They were like, yeah, let's give them a little bit more basketball.
Let's give them some entertainment.
Let's make some things interesting.
For sure. What time you got to leave for the Jazz game?
Depending on weather. The other night, if I have to leave 2 hours ahead of the game again, I'm going to just...
Let's see. What other games do we got on here?
What's this CD tournaments thing that Tyler hit me up on?
The what?
CD tournaments.
I don't know. Who's Tyler?
Velasquez?
I have no idea. I'm out of the loop, bud.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's any games worth watching right now. I got that game on. Ooh, Arkansas State's always good. Watch Freddie Hicks from Tarleton do his thing. 72-69 right now. 1:30 to play. Oh, there's the escape. Oh, the Euro step. The Euro step.
Huge. Keep him up 5.
Yeah. Akili Vining with the big Euro step lay-in.
Foul call.
And a foul call. More free throws. Fantastic. Shamar Wilson picks up his 3rd foul. So, good ball game. Both teams shooting about 52% here in the second half. Seattle U 4 of 8 from the 3-point range. UT Arlington 4 of 13 from 3-point range. UT Arlington 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And Seattle U 7 of 12 from the free throw line in the second half. So, quite the finish. 1:15 left. Seattle U is going to go to the free throw line. Looks like they're checking some things out with Brandon Talbot, who looked like he might have taken one in the face. So we're going to see what happens here. Free throws for Alex Schumacher. This is what he did against UTRGV. He kept going to the hole. Looks like it's 7-3 for Cleveland right now. And Kareem Hunt with the first touchdown. Did you bet Kareem Hunt first touchdown of that game?
Nope.
It's too bad. That's too bad. That's quite the meme.
Kid.
Should we show you? We'll show the people that are watching this. This is quite the meme. Quite the meme.
Let's see it.
Let's see. Yep. Check out this Rick Pitino meme. What? It's quite the meme. He's an old timer too, so
yep,
it makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, we're gonna stop sharing the screen. We're going back to what we're at here. A minute left to play. 74-71. That should be a foul. And Paris Dawson.
Do you see the head bob there?
It was a foul. That was a foul. But Mekhi Williams steps up for 2 here, leading 74-71.
What the?
That is a reach-in foul.
Yeah, but I love how it's like when these guys get fouled, it's like everything got hit. My left arm and right arm and my face.
I'll give that
to you.
I'll give that to you. Look at Todd Simons Bowling Green Falcons leading by 11 at Northern Illinois. Just starting the second half there. Oh, Makai Williams hits 1 of 2, 75-71. Timeout KT Turner. Get things set up here with 1-0. Well, it says 102 on the StatCast. It says 103 on the ticker on the broadcast. What do you think it is? 103 or 102? That 1 second is huge.
I think you go. I mean, isn't StatCast supposed to be kind of the?
It's supposed to be pretty accurate. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I'm still offended by what Kit just put on Facebook.
I didn't see what he put on Facebook. What did he put on Facebook?
He said put John Barker on a booster seat at least so he can reach his sippy cup.
Well,
shut up.
Yeah, I mean he's right. He's right.
Shout out Kit.
Shout out Kit. Should have got him on here. Should have got him on here.
You keep talking about it, and all I want to tell you is be about it.
I should be about it. You're right. Did they finally add that on there? Where's it at? Let's see. Today. Wonder what our two kiddos are doing. What do you think they're out there doing right now?
Probably something Lego. My kid doesn't normally just like play and build random things.
UTA got to stop. Now they got to hit free throws. Gonna have to get fouled here. But Seattle U's not fouling. Oh, don't throw that pass.
Right there.
Don't throw. 36 seconds left. UTA got to hit some free throws here as Paris Dawson missed the first free throw with 49 seconds left. 75-71 Mavs. And it's going to be a free throw shooting game. And Akili Vining hits 1 of 2, 76-71 with 36 seconds to go.
Hey, would you ever own a pair of Crocs?
I already do.
Would you mind if I bought you a snowplow for each of them?
Oh my gosh.
This person's trying to sell 3D printed, made to order snow shovels for the front.
Alex Schumacher for 3. He missed it.
Oh.
And UT Arlington got the.
You don't foul? What are you doing?
Wow, that took a long time. 17.9 seconds.
Took like 5 or 6 seconds off the clock.
Vining going to the free throw line for a pair. UT Arlington could wrap this up at the free throw line. 76-71, 17.9 seconds to play.
Like it literally just gave him another 5 seconds.
It really did. It really did. Like why you aren't sprinting back and fouling. Yep. 100% agree. Keely Vining makes the first one. He's now up to 9 points, 5 of 6 at the free throw line. He missed 1 of 2 the last time he was at the free throw line.
Not that there's a ton of time left. I mean, you've got, 3 people on UTA.
And he makes a second, 78-71, 17.9 seconds to play. And was there a turnover? What just happened?
He stepped.
Or was there a clock issue? There's going to be some kind of review.
Yeah, I don't.
That was weird. We're not watching this because it's telling us what's happening way before what's actually happening on the stream. We're watching the game right now.
Oh, look at that. A 5-point. I'm just kidding.
Ha!
Got him.
Tim, no, not all the teams make it to WAC Vegas. Only 8 of the 11 teams. So top 8 teams in the conference standings.
Quick bucket brings it 78-73
Make
timeout.
It to WAC Vegas. So you have to play your way into WAC Vegas by finishing in the top 8 in the conference standings. 78-73 after Alex Schumacher with the layup. 11 seconds to play at College Park Center right now. Yeah, big time finish here.
What are we doing?
What's who doing?
The team that you don't want me to talk about.
They're winning.
Well, I know, but they just missed an easy.
Did they not even get to 50 points before halftime?
No.
What? That's not BYU.
No, both teams were, I think, at half were shooting 3 of 13 from 3-point. I mean, just an ugly game from both sides.
Yeah, I would say. They just sent me some pictures that I asked for yesterday. Cool. Awesome. Thanks, Matt Brooks from Utah Tech. Let's see. Sounds like they're out there having fun.
Yeah, I bet my kids was probably out there being like, well, what do you mean we're gonna build a car? Where's your book? Where's your
Do you know I have Legos
Lego
that I won't
app?
let Coop touch? Like I have some that I put together I won't let him touch.
You're
Like
just
my Star Wars I won't let him touch that. And my Millennium Falcon.
You mean AT-AT, right?
AT, whatever. Same thing. Same thing.
You don't call it an AT-AT.
Somebody does. Leave me alone.
People that don't know Star Wars.
Go away. We're fighting. We're arguing.
You pull up the Rick Pitino.
Whenever we lose, I effing hate this. Oh, who did they call that on? Oh, they just called that on Mekhi Williams on the offensive foul? What? Oh, we may need to go back and review this.
Is that 5?
We might need to go back and review that. Let's play this real
Kyle,
quick.
you know they're going to show it like 6 times. Yep. Ugh, now it's so
and now the screen got
pixelated.
screwed up. I'm sorry. It's all pixelated. Let's see.
That's why we can't have nice things, man.
Here it is. So they got it into him. That is not an offensive foul. That is a terrible call. And I don't say that because I'm against Seattle, but that's an awful call.
I mean, they're both fighting for the ball.
Oh, now it's all screwed up.
Now we're buffering.
John
the 3?
Chrysopoulos for 3, and he missed it short. And it'll be Seattle U ball. Gosh, my internet's being weird now. This is nuts.
Tim, appreciate you checking in, man.
Goodness gracious. All right, thanks, Tim. Have a great night, and enjoy the rest of your night. Some whack hoops going on later on this evening in the men's. 78-73, 8.4 seconds left here as we are watching the end of this UT Arlington Seattle U game. That is off Seattle. That looks like it's off Shea Riley.
Yep.
Did I see that right?
Yep. That's exactly what I saw.
Shea Riley's arm right there underneath.
I didn't see it deflect off a foot or any of the other defenders.
That looked like it was his arm was underneath Gaston Chapman right there. So that looks like it might be UT Arlington ball here. At least that's what I saw. I could be wrong. It's a wild finish though. First there was the offensive foul.
Yeah.
Then there was another 3-point attempt by John Chrysopoulos. Now there's an offensive rebound.
Oh,
but they're reviewing.
We're going to bring in the third ref.
Bring in the third official.
Let him take a look at it. Hey, do you see the same thing? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yep. He's going to go mad. He's going to be mad. Yep. Okay.
Should we bet? Should we bet on who they're going to give the ball here to?
Go to UT Arlington. That way.
I bet it stays with Seattle.
You think? I think that's pretty indisputable evidence to overturn that.
You don't know that.
I do.
So who has the ball? Stop it. Stop
hey,
it.
That guy's waving at you. Just wave back at him. Yeah, this is huge. If this thing goes to overtime.
This is taking too long. Make the call already. Holy moly. I told you they were giving it back to Seattle. Oh no, they gave it to UT Arlington. Good call.
See, almost looked like, for a quick glance there, it looked like he was wearing Crocs there. A little Play-Doh colored.
Who?
Right there at the baseline.
Shea Riley?
Yeah.
Throw it in. Oh, Chris Victor's hot. Seattle U head coach is hot. He wanted a 5-second call right there.
Yep, you can see him counting his fingers.
Yeah, he wanted a 5-second call right there. If he's not careful, he's going to get teed up.
4 comes after 3.
I will say this. Officials put up with a lot from coaches nowadays. They have to because, well, I mean, the other thing is officials haven't been great.
Well, they haven't been.
So,
No,
yeah.
they haven't been. I mean, I
Here
assume.
you go. Gaston Chapman, chance to seal this win.
Stop looking at that, Kyle.
I'm sorry. He missed it. Missed it short.
So I assume even at this level, there's some attrition issues where there's refs that are probably like, hey, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want to put up with the crap, just like, you know, the lower levels, right?
Well, so the thing is they have a it's called a Western something consort, like there's some kind of consortium that they're called. I mean, most of these refs, especially like for the WAC, they can referee multiple, like Big Sky games, West Coast Conference games, Big West games, so forth and so on. So they're officiating different leagues, and the WAC is a challenging league to officiate because there's so many different styles of play. So that makes it hard, because one night you'd be playing a finesse, you know, calling a finesse game. The next night you're calling two teams that get after it physically, you know, stuff like that. So it's very interesting to watch. 79-73, 7.2 seconds. Seattle U has the ball after Sterling Gaston Chapman hit one of two free throws. What have you seen here in this, I guess we'll say, second half of this ball game, Mr. Barker?
I mean, first it's a lot of sloppy play. I mean, a lot of fouls, a lot of ticky-tack. You know, do we put that on the refs, just, you know, being whistle hungry? Do we put that on the players just for, you know, being tired? You know, whatever. I don't know. I think there's a lot of sloppy shots, passes. I'm just not seeing a lot of quality. You know, you look at Christopoulos, obviously has had a pretty good game, 22 points and whatnot. But I mean, even he's had a lot of shots where he's just not setting his feet and getting up underneath the shot. You know, and obviously that would pay dividends if he gets it.
They fouled him on a 3-point attempt. Like, don't even try it. Yeah. Like, let him shoot it. There's no reason to foul. Alex Schumacher going to the free throw line for 3 with 2.3 seconds remaining. KT Turner not very happy there about that foul.
And with how involved he's been. I mean, he's 5 for 14 from the field. Only 19 points?
Like, don't even get near him.
Yeah, like, just let him shoot. He hasn't hit much all night.
Yeah.
But you're gonna just put your team at a disadvantage there. Give him an easy 3 field goals or free throws, whatever you call them, and, you know, make it a one shot possession here. Well, let's see. Does he hit them both or hit all 3 of them?
He made 2 of 3. 79-75. UT Arlington leads with 2.3 seconds to play. Yep, made 2 of 3. And you know, another thing that I watch about basketball players, when you're taking the ball out of bounds after a made basket, you can run the baseline.
Yeah,
but they like stay in the one spot where they usually take it out, or they run under the basket. It's like, guys, run the baseline. Like,
yeah, you can get yourself open to throw it. Yeah,
right. Here we go. Dejuan Gordon at the free throw line to seal the win for the Mavericks. And he hits the first.
So what do we bet that coming out of this next one, he makes it or he misses it? Do they foul? Do they foul on a 3-point shot? I mean, now.
No, you just let him run and hit the shot.
You should. But are they that disciplined?
Oh, he missed it. And that's going to be your ball game. Oh, wow.
They shut the lights off?
The lights went out before the buzzer, or at least the clock wasn't all the way down. That was weird. 80-75 final from UT Arlington from College Park Center. Mavericks outscore the Redhawks 46-39 after halftime, shoot 52%. Seattle U 48% again. No Philip Russell for the Mavs. No Cam Tyson for the Redhawks. The Redhawks have those weird road trips. Last 2 years, they've been undefeated in WAC play early, and then they go on these weird road trips where they get beat up pretty bad. They won 2 games last week at home, coming from behind in both. And this weekend the trip to Texas wasn't what they were looking for again. So tough break there. We'll look at it here. Seattle U 10-7 overall, 3-3 in WAC play. UT Arlington 8-9, and now back to even at 3-3 in WAC play. Good win for the Mavs.
Let's take a look at the stats real quick. What are we looking at? Points off turnovers, because obviously SU, 13 turnovers to UT Arlington's 19. What does that equate?
18 points off turnovers for the Redhawks and 9 points off turnovers for the Mavs. So,
jeez,
yeah, fun ball game. Went back and forth till late when UT Arlington hit some shots, hit some free throws, and took control of the ball game. So, nice one for KT Turner's crew. Seattle U goes back home. We'll look at the schedule coming up for both teams, which would be next Thursday. Seattle U has to return to Texas to take on Stephen F. Austin in Nacogdoches next Thursday, or Thursday, I guess. It's not really next Thursday, right?
It's upcoming Thursday.
Okay. And then
English is tough.
And then UT Arlington hosts UTRGV on Thursday, College Park Center. So yeah, there you go. Interesting ball games. Seattle U, like, the travel is not gonna be fun. I wonder if they're gonna stay in the state of Texas or if they'll just fly back to Seattle and get some rest, work out from home, and then fly back on Wednesday to Houston, Dallas, one of those two. What are we in? We're in the 13th, right?
Yep.
I
was going to ask you, what do you think happens the rest of today in these last 3 or 4 games?
Games.
What do you expect? What's your biggest takeaway? Who's in a must-win situation? Obviously I know it's early season, but for momentum, either coming off a loss or needing another big win, what do you expect to see this afternoon?
That's a good question. That UT Arlington or UTRGV and Utah Valley game will be interesting to watch, see how that plays out. Utah Valley wasn't real good to start the game on Thursday at UT Arlington, so they got to come out of the gates ready to play. They haven't hit the 3-ball real well this season, so we'll see how they do that down in Edinburgh. And UTRGV, how do they ride that wave after getting their first WAC win? A wild shot on Abdul Hakim. Be very how they respond after getting their Tarleton Grand Canyon again. Another one of those response games. We'll see how Tarleton handles coming off, an ugly loss at California Baptist on Thursday. They're not deep, so will they have legs enough to handle GCU and GCU's size along the guard line?
Yep.
Ty Grant Foster's been really good for GCU. But Ray Harrison's played well. Gabe McLaughlin plays well. So, I mean, that line minus 12.5, it's a big one. But will Tarleton have the legs to keep up with GCU, especially late in the ballgame? Abilene Christian, I think, is in a must-win situation at California Baptist. And I say that because they were in the ballgame at GCU on Thursday night. You get hyped up for a game like that. You lead for a lot of it, and then you lose, by 10.
Rushes you a bit.
Yeah. So at California Baptist, how do they handle coming off a dominant win, not a huge one, a dominant win on Thursday over Tarleton, where their two bigs each had 14 points and 12 rebounds. Two guys with the same exact points and rebound totals. Both of them had double-doubles, in Yvonne Udraogo and Hunter Goodrick. So we'll see what happens there. Stephen F. Austin, Southern Utah. Southern Utah's obviously a must-win because, you got to get on the board sometime in order to stay in this race to get to WAC Vegas. And you don't want to go 0-5, especially you've had a week off since that Utah Valley loss. They didn't play on Thursday. So I don't know. It's a big one for Southern Utah. Stephen F. Austin, same thing. You know, they're on the road. You want to win on the road. You have to win on the road. And, you know, they kind of gave one away at Utah Tech on Thursday. You know, there was a 10-0 run by the Trailblazers to pull away in that game. So, I don't know. I think there's going to be some entertaining basketball later tonight when, you know, WAC play resumes.
Awesome.
That's what I think. So enjoy the Jazz game tonight, John, and
look forward to
it. Everybody that tuned in, we appreciate it. We've been here for about almost 2 hours now. We got to watch a good basketball game again. 80-75 UT Arlington over Seattle U at College Park Center. Despite 22 points from John Christophilus and Alex Schumacher with 21, they just couldn't overcome the Mavericks, who had 5 guys in double figures, led by Aaron Cash's 17 and Dejuan Gordon's 16. So, anyways, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your WAC hoops tonight. John, be safe going to the Jazz game, and we'll do this again sometime. Probably not next week when I'm in Edinburgh, but we'll do it another weekend for sure.
Yeah, I got Orlando next week too.
Oh, there you go. So
it'll be fun.
Yeah. All right. Enjoy, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you later.